Welcome back, everybody. We are back here with a live stream. I know I haven't posted a video in a while, but we're going to be taking a look at a coastal low that I will call our first nor'easter of the year. It's December 20th. We are 5 days away from Christmas. And yeah, could we see a surprise snowstorm across the coastal regions of the Northeast? And it's been discussion the last few days that it's been trending, and then it's been trending back from last night. And they haven't really put any winter storm watches, warnings, but with the latest radar and the latest models, they want to drop a half a foot to a foot of snow across Boston. Okay, I'm not trying to fearmonger or anything, but could we see a surprise snow before Christmas? And I think that is trending. Today's the day of it, and tonight and tomorrow, and I think we are really gonna see it. It's been hard for me to believe that we're gonna see a such thing as a half a foot of snow before Christmas, but the trends, with the latest radar that I've been looking at and stuff, it could it happen? I think it could happen. And right now it's dumping snow outside where I'm at. It's dropping probably a quick dusting of snow. Could we see more? I think so, yes. And we're going to continue to see these snow showers and the snow bands to continue throughout today. And we can see a quick coating there, quick coating there, and that adds up. So before we really get into this, let me get my Epic pen that we can be really watching this here. Sorry. Alright, so let me just make sure we are live and good. Yes, we are live. Alright. Let's for now, as I'm getting everything set up, let's look at water vapor here of the storm. Okay. So what do we see here that's going on the latest model here? So you see an low up here, right here. You see that moving in this direction. You see another storm coming out in the west. But then if we, let's make this just a little bit bigger here. You see this massive trough, this massive Arctic outbreak that's being plummet into the United States here. I mean, look at that. You can really see it on water vapor. Then we got our coastal low developing here. That's going to keep moving like this. And could we see a surprise snow from these regions here? I think it's possible. I think we are starting to see that with the development of it. I think the storm is a little bit stronger than anticipated. Alright. It's a lot that we need to discuss, especially with the latest radar and stuff. But behind this, it's very cold Arctic air too. So it's a lot of pieces. And then could we see maybe a few hours of snow that goes through the Northeast and drop a quick coating to an inch across the Northeast on Christmas Eve? That's another discussion. And I feel like let's get through this storm first, and then the models can really, then we can really focus on Christmas. But we'll be sneak peeking that into this video too. So if we look at the latest Actually, let's let this play out. Now I know what I have to do. I have to do one thing. Alright, we are live. We're going to be live for probably a few hours. I'm going to try and do a few hours of this here. So, we'll just take this in slow. Alright. Let's get my analytics. For some reason, uh-oh. My chats are not working. Okay. We're just gonna have to wait and see here. Let's refresh the radar. We're gonna start dissecting the storm, the bands, and everything. We'll see if anyone more joins here. So right now, along Long Island, Connecticut. All right. Hopefully this really starts working. It's giving me a pain. Okay, so this is the radar right now we are using out of Allentown. Alright, so what do we see near New York that I was saying? We had this band of snow that's been developing across New York and Long Island. New York City is like here in this dot. Alright, we see this pocket of snow showers, some light snow right here to moderate on this side. Will we see these two like converge and then it'll be a steady snow across New York City? You know, that's a big question here. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait for each frame. Our coastal low is back off the coast. Okay? We just go back a little bit. our coastal low is in this region right here. Alright? That's our coastal low. This is our moisture that's coming in. And this is going to continue to move northeast. Okay? That's going to get a little bit farther away. You know, maybe it's even farther out here, like here, but I don't think it's that far out because of the latest satellite imagery and the latest models I'm seeing. You can tell we have a lot of snow showers and even steady snow across central Pennsylvania, north of Harrisburg, even snow showers for Harrisburg, north of Baltimore, Washington, D.C. Probably some steady to moderate snow in those regions. In New Jersey, there's a strip of moderate snow. Light snow across eastern Pennsylvania and the Poconos, Scranton too, with some of that light to moderate snow. Upstate New York, light to steady to moderate snow. Depends if you guys are in this band, this bigger piece of the storm, of the snow. You know, even moderate snow rates. And then there's this thing that's been very interesting. We've been having, you know how we have lake effect snow, right? And we usually get when precip goes over warm waters. You know, it's very interesting what has happened this morning with the onshore breeze. Like, you know what I mean? With the low being down there and us seeing this onshore breeze and some moisture from this nor'easter has filled into Boston. Okay, it's been snowing all morning for Boston. Light to moderate snow, and we are probably picking up some accumulations where if we go back in like at 9:26, there it was. And we've been having these, you know, this lake effect snow feature along the coast of Boston and along Rhode Island. And you can tell how even this was 10 o'clock. This was 11 o'clock. And this is now. Alright? And you can really see this lake effect snow features. Probably even some, you know, could we even see some thunder snow out of it? Because you can tell by the heavy precipitation thunderstorm feature, and you can tell this is like lake effect snow because we're seeing this persistent moisture being funneled in. And you could tell if you guys are in Boston, east of Worcester, Massachusetts, if you guys are in Brockton, Providence, even a little bit down here, you know, we're seeing rain and snow. Rain closer to the coast and further inland, we're seeing some moderate to even heavier snow bands that has been developing. And that is already giving you just a bit of snow. And if we go out into the future radar, this is 12 o'clock. We still see that. We go to 1 o'clock. We're still seeing that. And this is not even the brunt of the storm. And we see this at 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock, and then there it is, our nor'easter really taking shape across Connecticut and back into western New York with Albany. You start seeing that heavier to heavy, that moderate to heavy snow, and this is by 4. Here it is. We're getting everyone's in the snow, maybe not directly along the coastal regions, but we're now dealing with the wind in the snow. And you can tell even by 5 o'clock, you know, Boston is just snowing. And definitely in Worcester and Bronxton. You know, I think that the NAM is on to something. Could we see a half a foot to a foot of snow in Boston? I know they have you guys are 2 to 4 right now, but I will go with a 4 to 8 inches. 4 to 8 inches. I would honestly go with 4 to 8 inches in this region. Okay? 4 to 8 inches. Right here. I'll go with that 4 to 8. Locally higher. Maybe we see 10 inches over here. Maybe, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a foot, honestly. With the latest data I am seeing out of this, I can really see that play a big feature, especially for Boston and where this lake effect feature is really developing. Still snowing back in eastern Pennsylvania. I wonder if there's a new frame that just came out. Yeah, look at that Long Island too. That's very impressive. Looking at some things on my phone. Some showers. Yeah, like New York right now is getting dodged. Yeah, New York is right now getting dodged. But that Providence is really picking up. That snow coming off the coast. I mean, we're dealing with some heavy snow in spots. I really wonder. Okay. Let's go look at the her. We're going to look at the NAM, the her, and some of the models and show you guys what I mean here. Okay? Take this in account. Temperatures in this storm is very good. We have the temperatures. Now we have less precip once again. But you can see we see these snow showers, the heavier snow. The latest her is not going with radar. I mean, we're seeing that, but we're not seeing that band feature over Boston that we're seeing on radar. But look at what happens. Everyone is in snow in the next few hours. Do we see that? I don't know. This is not lining up. So the her is not lining up with the radar so far. So I can see a different picture than this already. And then you can tell we see, Long Island, Boston here, get into that heavier snow. There's the low. I'm not going to fully buy this, her. I mean, yes, we do see a whole bunch of snow showers and steadier snow across Pennsylvania and areas like that, but I don't think the radar is really following with the her. Alright. Total snow accumulations, yeah. You see about everywhere in Pennsylvania at least an inch to about 3 inches. 1 to 3 inches. New York, once again, sees maybe an inch. Long Island right here, you see about 9 inches. And then the Boston feature with the lake effect snow that we're seeing, that feature, it's not picked up on her. So this will probably be 4 to 8 inches. I could see this a lot more different on the her. I'm not really buying the her. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm really not buying the her right now. Really off. On the other hand, let's look at this model. This is the latest wrap. Okay. What do we see out of here? Snow showers. I mean, not that, we see all that. The low moves on. Total snow accumulations. Maybe a little bit more heavier across the eastern Pennsylvania. Maybe 2 to 4 inches. And then Boston, though, it does pick up that feature. You can see 8 inches. 8 to even 10 inches. Could we even see a foot? I'm not rolling it out yet because of that banding feature, and I need to look at snowfall totals so far. That's another thing we have to look at. But you could tell with the NAM a little bit better. We see that heavier snow develop near the Long Island, and boom. And then you see a whole bunch of snow for everyone. I mean, maybe not exactly this is how it's going to picture out, but everyone sees snow, especially for the regions up there. And look at that. Boom. Total snow accumulations. Yeah, this could have happened. I don't know. We see less across eastern Pennsylvania, maybe just an inch. But across the coast, like New Jersey, New York, you see up to 2 to 4 inches up to like New York's line. Then you go to Long Island and more, you see up to 4 to 8, and then you even, 4 to 8, even 6 to 10 in spots right here. You know, I could see snowfall totals like that. The latest NAM model has something like this. That NAM 3 cam. I can see the NAM 3 cam pulling this off. Honestly, right now. This looks pretty close to reality. Probably more than her. You see how we had that western piece, and then we had that New Jersey piece to develop, and then this, and now we're starting to see that combine on radar. That's right. I'll give it that. And then you can see that really transition to some moderate snow. And then look at Boston and areas like that. And another thing, it does show that lake effect snow feature. So maybe the name is on to something. This one. I mean, this can definitely play out too. You know, Boston sees 10 to 12 inches. Even Long Island. Could we see a foot? That would be a huge surprise, and that would be a huge game changer of the final result of winter as we go into March and April. Could New York even see an inch? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised this outcome happens. Alright. The latest GFS, I know it's a global model. I know we shouldn't be looking at it, but even that has trended too. With the precip, a massive jump too, with showing a nor'easter across the coastal regions of New England. Okay? And you see Boston about 6. You see these areas about 2 to 4, 3 to 5. Then right along the coast, up to maybe a foot of snow. Could we see that? I don't know. Maybe. Let's look at something here. Snowfall totals. Snowfall totals. Report map. Yeah, look at that. Especially across the North Dakota region. $13 So some spots they'd see a foot. That's what I'm seeing out of here. We got no reports. The last report was at 13.8. Yeah, these reports are from earlier this morning. I mean, especially back down here in Washington, we're seeing some of the mountain regions. So no update on that. Oh yeah, a new frame just came out. Wow. Heavier snow into Boston now. Still snowing in New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, light snow. But I'm going to take a break, alright? We're going to be on this. I'm going to take about a minute break, get some water because I'm starting to cough. Alright, and we're going to work through this, okay? I'm not going to lie. I think this snow is definitely looking good. I'm going to give it that. I mean, what I'm seeing right now, it's looking good as this could be a surprise nor'easter across many areas. But I'll be back in just a few. Thank you, guys. Alright, you guys, I'm back. How to get some water, how to do some things quickly, you know. Let's see how things are going here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see the latest radar. I'm already looking at it, and it looks like to me we are seeing a time frame in the last little bit where this snow that's heading into eastern Pennsylvania is getting a little bit more steady and widespread and heavier. Because if we go back to 11:30, then we go to that next stream, you could tell a little bit less scattered. And yeah, you can tell it's a little bit better from earlier. You can tell some moderate snows in here. Definitely trying to pick up with snowfall rates. Like, you know, probably these areas in the mountain regions, it's light snow. It's not being picked up on radar, but there is light snow because I'm in that region, and it's light snow right now coming down somewhere in here. Probably some light snow coming down in a general, and then we got our more heavier and moderate snows. New York, probably some light snow coming down, so we're probably accumulating very little. Boston, though, is really picking up. All right. And what I'm seeing with the radar, we're seeing a pickup too in the activity with the snow. Boston and the regions here has just been snowing like crazy. I've been watching that. Very aggressive here. Let's look at some things here. So, interesting. Let's go into the models quickly. Let's look at the latest 12Z on everything. Yeah, you tell our low stronger and more pushback right here. Boom. That's our coastal low. Next rain, boom. Now we are seeing the connection really take place with the latest 12Z GFS. Yeah, maybe not as close as we needed it to be, but it's bringing some snow, especially along Boston and areas like that. Then we see that cold going into the 23rd, 24th. Then you see some scattered snow, steadier snows in spots for your Christmas Eve morning. That will go through with some snow showers left over. Then this is Christmas morning, cold snow showers, and then boom. It looks pretty cold to start. And then on the 26th, probably a snow showers again. Struggles to warm, and then that warmth builds in, but not enough as previous runs here. It's been trending colder, and then we see the looks on that. let's just take the CMC all the way out. So, once again, latest run. Yeah, let me see. Nothing really big difference, honestly. We see that cold going to the 23rd. We see that the snow showers, maybe a coating to an inch of snow in spots across the mountains for Christmas Eve. Then Christmas Day, cold. And then we, once again, the 26th, we see another batch of snow showers. And then the Canadian wants on the 28th, a bit of ice. Then it warms up into that, to a weird looking storm. We see a rain / nor'easter trying to develop going to this far out. A lot different than the last run. Yeah, look at that. Boom. See, the differences on each run is crazy. Alright. Latest frame looks more and more aggressive. What I'm seeing is a more aggressive. It's definitely filling in a bit. It's trying to fill in. Yeah, I think it's my computer that's lagging out because I've been noticing it, and I don't want to restart the stream, but I can just see the lag a little bit. So if anyone sees a lag, I'm sorry about that. I think I am lagging just a bit. New frame just came out. Look at that heavier snow back in Harrisburg. I'm waiting until that comes into eastern Pennsylvania, because that will collide with the coast a little bit, and that might give eastern and western New Jersey and central New Jersey a little bit more snow, and eastern Pennsylvania. So, yeah. Yeah, look at that, more aggressive snow. You know, with that coming closer, that will probably dump a half an inch with that coating. So, probably going to end up near an inch. Another frame just came through. No, that's the same frame. Let me look at snowfall totals, make sure nothing came in yet. That's because people are probably waiting to measure it after everything. Because right now I don't see anything. Let me take a look at Boston. Taking a look at Boston's live cam. Where's Boston again? Up here in Mass. Everyone. In this heavier snow band. Oh, it's snowing in Boston. Yeah, it's snowing in Boston. I think we just got another frame. And yeah, what I'm seeing here is that heavier snow is making its way into eastern Pennsylvania now. Starting to make it more into eastern Pennsylvania. And it's another thing is too, it's building in its strength of the snowfall rates. So we might be able to see some of this heavier snow back in Bloomsburg really start making its way into eastern Pennsylvania. That would really help to accumulate some snow. And then across Boston, you know, the snow has been continuing. And we're really seeing that coastal low combining with that. So definitely seeing that all take place. And then the snow showers are continuing to pick up across eastern Pennsylvania too. So with all that to be said, yeah, everything is all picking up. What I'm seeing with future air, this will all come into, all of this will start making its way into eastern Pennsylvania. So we're just going to have to see and wait. And once we see that, again, that exploded amount of moderate snow in eastern Pennsylvania, I'll let you guys know, all right? I wouldn't want to make another stream. Only if I have to. I would keep us going live. The only thing is, I don't know if it would work. I wonder. Let me search up. Because let me go into my live and see why my comment box. There's no restrictions. Sorry. It's on. Then I don't know why I can't see the comments. Only if I'm going crazy. Does anyone know if I'm going crazy or not? Let's look at the latest stream on the radar. Yeah, more and more. Yeah. It's trying to pick up across eastern Pennsylvania, especially the north. Let me check. Yeah, you guys, it's snowing steady again. This happened a little bit ago. It's snowing steady. The only thing is, it's not sticking like on every piece of service, but it's 30 degrees. You know, with a humidity of 86, so it's good for snow. Feels like 23, so it's cold. Um, and the radar looks to me that it's picking up more and more. So we're probably going to continue to see a pickup in the snow, and we could start talking about some accumulation. Sorry that I left it on the screen. Just realized. Yeah, you can definitely tell those snow showers really developing, especially across Allentown, the Lehigh Valley, Reading, Lebanon, and definitely back in here, those consistent snow showers is starting to make its way into Pottsville and Hazleton, and I see that, and I think we're gonna have a band. What I'm seeing a little bit right now is a band developing right in here, and I'm very curious. I've been watching on every frame. All right, I've been watching that on that, and it's been a developing of light to moderate snow outside of that heavier and steadier snow. So do we see a pocket of heavy snow there? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's just gonna stay with those persistent snow showers and those heavier snows across there. Let me make sure on everything. For some, alright, 25 views in the last 6 minutes, 6.5 watch time. Two's been the peak. But I saw 3 at the peak before. I need to update probably. So we've been going live for about 50 minutes. Alright. 50 minutes. I would show live cameras. It's just I don't want to be copyrighted. Alright? I don't want to be copyrighted for someone else's stream or any of that. But I'll try and leave the link in the comments below if I do see them afterwards. After the stream, I will put them down in the comments. Because right now I don't see any of it, so I don't know why. Ooh, okay, maybe it's definitely